Now this chapter, the making of national movement, will continue this chapter. We have read about the emergence of nationalism, in which we read about the sovereignty, how the Indians, they aspired for sovereignty. Then we have read about the making of Indian National Congress, and now we are going to read about the extremists. Before that, we have also read about the moderates. Now freedom is our birthright. In this particular chapter, we will read about the assertive nationalism. Clear? But before that, I want to tell you about the three phases in the Indian national movement. The three phases in the Indian national movement are the early phase, which started from 1885 to 1907. The second phase was the assertive phase, which started from 1907 to 1916. And then the Gandhian era, that is 1915 to 1947. Now we have discussed about the moderate phase. Now we are going to read about the extremist phase or the assertive phase. But before that, what was the reason for the starting of this assertive phase? Earlier the moderate phase was going on. The moderates were very liberal. They put forth their demands with the help of petitions. So this was only the reason why the assertive nationalism started. In 1905, one terrific event took place which made the backgrounds for the starting of assertive nationalism. In 1905, the partition of Bengal took place. Now Bengal, of course, it was a very thickly populated and a very important presidency. On 20 July 1905, Lord Curzon announced the division of Bengal. But Lord Curzon has not given the actual reason for the division of partition. The official reason given for the division of partition was that Bengal was too big to be controlled efficiently or administered efficiently by the Britishers. But what was the real reason? The real reason behind the partition of Bengal was the division of Indians on the basis of religion, that is Hindus and Muslims. Clear? So the partition was meant on the division on the lines of the religion. And East Bengal, as it contained a large population of Muslims, and West Bengal, it contained a large population of Hindus. So this anti-partition movement, it started, and this anti-partition movement was only known as the assertive nationalism. Clear? Now assertive nationalism was started by some assertive leaders, the radical leaders. They were also known as the extremist leaders, जिसे हम हिंदी में कहते हैं गरम दल. मैंने आपको बताया था क्लास में कि मॉडरेट्स को कहा जाता है नरम दल, because they put forth their demands with the help of petitions, just writing and giving their demands. ठीक है ना, nothing else, because they rely on the process of Britishers. Then the next one is the assertive nationalist. The leaders were extremists, garam dal. They want to put forth their demands forcefully. They adopted the method of protest. Clear? There were some eminent leaders who put forth their demands, and they were Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and Bipin Chandra Pal. Popularly, they were known as Lal Bal Pal Trio. Clear? And they criticized the moderates, and they criticized the politics of prayer. Now, what is the politics of prayer? Politics of the prayer means the liberal ideas, the method of petitions which was adopted by the moderates, and it has done nothing forcefully. Clear? And no change in the process, no change in the process of working was there, no change in the process of working of Britishers was seen. And that is why a forceful hand was required to change the scenario, to change the working of the government. Clear? Now these assertives, they urge the people to rely on their own strength. Large public meetings, demonstrations were held. The peoples were protested. They launched various movements, and then come the important movement which was known as the Swadeshi movement. Clear? Now this Swadeshi movement and the boycott movement was very important cornerstone in the nationalism. Is that clear? Now this movement, the Swadeshi movement, which started as a nationwide movement, this was also known as Vande Mataram movement. Vande Mataram movement in the Andhra Deltatic region. Now what is Andhra Deltic region? Now Andhra Deltic region means delta area. Delta area means a peninsular area. So the Andhra Pradesh state with the delta region, this movement was very popular there, and that was this movement in that region was known as Vande Mataram movement. Clear to everyone? So we will in the next video we will read about in detail the Swadeshi and the boycott movement.